All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are watching this on the replay, it is good to have you here. Let me just go ahead and make sure the audio is coming through the way I like. And we'll get the comments set up so they're right in front of me. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know. Oh, it's still too early to be singing. All right. Let's dive into what's happening. So I got a little end of season grind going. I have recalled all of my cards. So let's see which ones I'm still missing here in my main deck. Oh, there's still a good amount that I won't get back for a couple of hours. Yeah, well, you know what? Did not realize that it was still going to take a couple of hours for these bad boys to come back. So maybe we won't do as much playing right now because I'm definitely going to need like a Corpse Fiend and a Harklaw. I think I have a life quest too, so Jin Renova. Actually, you know what? Let's see, what does the life deck look like? I'm missing Blinding Reflector, Herbalist. I still got all my heavy hitters with life. I got Adelaide, I got Sloan, I got Uriel, Pelacor Conjurer. So we might be able to do we might be able to do a little questing today. We'll see how that goes. I'm also in the process of trying to flip some packs. And I'm testing something here that maybe we can speak to more a little bit later. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. All right, so let's go. Let's actually do some battles today. We're actually gonna try and fight our life quest. So perfect. Let's go. So I'm gonna be very, very predictable, but it does seem like I'm end of season. I'm facing off against some people who are stretching up into gold. So we got some magic here. We got some anti-magic here. Yuki, what's going on, Yuki? How are you? Ooh, there's a snipe rule set, so that is never a good sign. We are going to rock with this. Boom, boom. Oh, I don't have Jin Renova. See, that's who I needed. I could roll with Spirit Hoarder, but then... Actually, you know what? That's fine. I think we should be all right. Who else are my flyers here? Because I got a ton of mana to use. Oh no, I don't have my main Gargoyle Devil. Aw, sad day. This is still only level 1. But I have so much mana to use. Maybe, you know what? Screw it. Maybe we just go with him anyway. Bump, bump, bada, bump, dump, dump. Yeah, actually, I'm quite happy with him there. Now, the only other thing that I want to see is... Ooh, do we go for speed? He's eventually going to die, but you know what? I like him just for the speed. So, all right. I'm happy with this team. I think we can... I mean, if I'm going to lose to a bronze level deck, then I deserve to lose. Let's just put it that way. Yuki, you're doing well. I'm so glad to hear that. Adon, what's going on? Hello, hello. Yuki, Uriel is pretty good in Earthquake matches. Yeah, I agree. Ooh, I love using Uriel against, like, this dude, Cornelius. Oh, man. I don't have anybody attacking the back line. Huh. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. They have 2 legendaries on me. I have 2 legendaries on them. Clutch miss. Okay, so at least we got the Resurrect in. Okay, clutch. All right, we got rid of him. Oh, that was a huge miss. That gives me... oh, never mind. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered because he would have died from earthquake anyway. But I believe we should have this. I mean, if we lose, that'd be awful. All right, there we go. One down. And we're making 5.8 DEC. Oh, man. So this is... Let's do the math. 5.8 DEC in gold 3 times 0.00198. So I'm making a penny. Oh, my God. I just made a penny in this game. All that effort. All that hard work. This is not a very good ROI. Oh, man. I can't wait for the new rewards to come through. The new rewards economy to come through. I gotta say, this is gonna be... It's gonna be an interesting couple of months here for Splinterlands. Okay, we're fighting against somebody with a gold level deck here. So I would assume that they're probably gonna go... Oh, they can't go fire. So I'm assuming they're gonna go water. I don't think that's a bad assumption either. Now, who do I have? I mean, we gotta go Blight. Where are my slowpokes at? Where are my slowpokes at? Ooh. I'm getting this delegated to me right now, so thank you again to Darkest Night. Let's see. Maybe we go with... We have enough mana for it, so... I want Crystal Smith just for the healing factor, but really... You know what? I want to be able to have that quick strike ability. So maybe, you know what? Let's go with... Okay, so here are my options. It's either Mantoid and Herbalist or it's Pellicore Arbalist. This right here is going to be 3 plus 2, so that's 5 damage. And this is going to be 6 damage total. But these guys go first, so that's why... Oh, never mind. I can only do 4 mana. I can't count today. I cannot count today. All right, then we are definitely going with Pellicore Arbalist. Wow, that was weird. All right, chicken. Chicken, let's keep you in the back. Hide away. Oh, whoa. I'm sorry, guys. Let me catch up on the chat here. Time and attention, Yuki. I think you're on the wrong stream. Just messing. But that is Dwayne's catchphrase. Harris, good morning. Will, hello. Harris, you like the background music? Yeah, I gotta promote. I gotta plug it a little bit. Lion Turtle. Hey, Lion Turtle. I think you're new here. Welcome to the stream. Is it common to go against decks like that in gold? I'm assuming you're talking about lower level decks. So I've been renting out my cards for a while. My rating wasn't that high. So what happens towards the end of seasons is people start to stretch, is what I like to call it. They like to stretch their decks. So you have a lot of people from silver who are coming in who maybe only have like 1 or 2 splinters leveled up. And the other splinters that they have just don't have, leveled up cards. So I would say that that's common, mostly towards the end of seasons. But yeah. Ice Ninja Pro, hello. What's going on? Yuki, yeah, I'm getting... I was delegated Lord Arianthus right now for end of season. So I'm just testing them out, see how it goes, you know. Ice Ninja's asking, how is the rental market? Well... Let's pause the comments right now, and I'm going to see how we do in this battle, and we'll go back to that. All right. At least we stopped the self-heal. Let's go. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow. We got a miss. Oh, wait. Can I hope Elvin misses too? Yes. That makes me happy. I mean, I'm beating up. Oh no, actually, this is like a gold level deck here. And we crushed. What do they have? Do they have any lower level cards? Hold on, let me see. I don't know why you would play Elven. Well, see, I don't know why you would play her in a reverse speed rule set. Sure, fine. Yeah, you get the weak magic, so the +1 armor helps. But you saw the misses on Chicken. On Chicken. Interesting. Okay, well, we got the win, so... all right, so let's go check out the rental market. I honestly don't know. So I took my cards off of the rental market. Right now, everything's just trash just because the price of DEC has plummeted so much. But let's see. If you're doing Chaos Legion, damn, like you can get these... You can get these... Okay, the most expensive legendary card right now, or most expensive Chaos Legion card, is like these Fiends and Chaos Dragon, which are going for 4 DEC per day. That's not even a penny. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Great time to play. Now, how much is it to get like level 3 legendaries is going to be a different question. Because that's what you'll need for gold. But even still, like... See, I don't know what the earnings are like. Well, actually, I do know what the earnings are like. The earnings are garbage right now. Like, if I wanted to rent a level 3 Dr. Blight, which I think you need to have in gold. Well, you're going to pay 3 DEC. I just won double that in a match. So, I mean, I think it's a good time to be getting into the game right now. If you've been in the game for a while, then yeah, you're feeling the pain. But if you're just getting in now, I envy you a little bit, but I'm also glad that I've been here. Lapsus. Adelaide seems like a weird pick there. 7 mana just to move first. Well, also, the Lapsus, it was the... Oh, gosh. I can't think right now. Resurrect. Shows I haven't played for a while. The Resurrect that I like to have. Not just Resurrect, but also the armor. Although I don't think anybody I had on that team had armor, did they? So, yeah. It was a weird pick. But, yeah, I mean, it's all about speed. Clevin, hello. Ashley NFT Gaming in the house. Let's go. Guys, Ashley NFT Gaming is another content creator. Please make sure you go and check her out and support. And if anybody else here is a content creator, let me know. I'm trying to keep up with everything, but I'm always happy to see more content creators out there. We need it as a community to really get this game out to the masses. And if you ever need any help or tips or whatever, just let me know. Happy to be here as a resource for you. All right, Chicken Resurrect turned out to be good. Yeah, I know. That was almost embarrassing for them, huh? Okay, so I don't think that I'm actually in gold. Ooh, you know what? If I waited out, I could technically be in gold too. So I'd probably give this a couple of hours and finish my quest later. But let's go ahead and do another fight, shall we? Also, I want to check out... I'm trying to flip some packs. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad, but I'm testing something out here, which maybe we can... if it goes well, then maybe I'll cover it and what my strategy is. But I'm just trying to see... Packs seem to be one of the most stable assets out there. At least for right now. Like, you know, they're roughly around like the $2 range. So let's see. This is just a game against the bots. I'm constantly... It's actually quite annoying. I'm constantly updating my... or trying to undercut them just slightly. Lapsus, he deserved to lose the match when Kelia... Oh, picking Kelia in reverse speed, yeah. Have you messed around with Carnage Titan? Oh, no, I haven't messed around with Carnage Titan, Adhan. That's one of the things I need to do. The only thing is, I do not have a leveled up Carnage Titan. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something just because. Let me know if there's some weird sound issues. It's getting hot here in Texas, so I turned on the fan. So hopefully this pop filter shouldn't be picking up any ambient air. But if it is bothering you guys, let me know. And then I will just sit here and sweat bullets in front of you. I thought I had a Carnage Titan. Oh, he's not in life. Whoopsies. See, and at this point, I don't have a leveled up one. So I could play with just the regular one, but he's level 1. I'm going to need to go and get some more BCX. But I'm so disappointed that Carnage Titan is like one of the most expensive cards. Is he really that good? Is he really that good? It seemed like nobody was hyped about him. Charles, that wasn't a level 3? Oh, wait. What were we talking about? Level 3 Dr. Blight? Oh, you're right. You're right. It wasn't a level 3 Dr. Blight because I just looked at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. Let's make sure we get the best information out there. So the cheapest you pay, all right, we'll just round up and say 30 DEC. Ooh, that's expensive. That's expensive considering that in Gold 3 I'm only making 6 DEC per win at pretty much the highest ECR. Ashley, you are so welcome, Ashley, and I hope you're feeling better too. Lapsus, you can do the quest fights as long as you don't click claim before your cards return. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm just messing around. We'll get there. I don't want to do all battles unless you guys just want to see battle after battle. Carnage Titan price has been going up $16.5 US. Well, it's 17 now. I feel like it was at 20 before. It was number 2 behind, number 2, but it was behind Queen Mycelia. I still count it as number 2. I'm weird like that because Quicks and Dr. Blight are like on another level. So when I look at the monsters of Chaos Legion, Queen Mycelia is clear. But remember when Queen Mycelia was like consistently at the $25 level? It just seemed like there was no hype for this. Like there was no hype at all. Also, guys, we're not getting the legendary life summoner for a long time. So I made that video earlier this week that we would be looking to get him probably like around mid-May sometime. But that was based on a 20,000 pack per day sell-through rate. We are doing way less than that. We're probably just barely above. Actually, I think we're only at like half of that. I think we're only doing 10,000 packs a day, which means that I was just running some quick calculations last night. We may not potentially get the life legendary summoner if we stay at this rate. Okay, we may not get him until end of June or maybe even early July. Crazy. Now, are there some factors that could speed things up? Like maybe if they reveal it or release it? Sure. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, there's just a lot of liquidity dried up. I have less faith. Let me put it this way. I have less faith that the reveal of the legendary life summoner and their stats will do more than Bitcoin making another run up. And where is Bitcoin today? I don't even know. All right, so Bitcoin's kind of holding steady at this 44 range. What about SPS? 10.5 DEC. Beautiful. Oh, DEC's up. Let's go. Up 1%. Let's do it. I'm not holding much DEC. Just saying. I'm happy for all those who are. Ashley, oh, you are in Texas too? Yes, I am, Ashley. I'm not originally from here, but I've been here for a little bit now. Still learning my way around. I'm in Houston, though. I don't know where in Texas you are, and I know Texas is ginormous. I wish I was in Austin, but nah, Houston isn't too bad. It's not Dallas, right? Watch, she's going to be from Dallas. That's going to suck. I'm just messing. I've only been to Dallas once, and it was kind of boring. But that was like 10, 11 years ago. Maybe Dallas is more interesting now. Yuki, you don't hear any fan sound? All right, awesome, sweet. Then I won't start melting in front of you guys. I've been buying up Orc Sergeant just for Carnage Titan. Nice to pair with Grund as well. What is Orc Sergeant? Isn't Orc Sergeant a reach monster too? Yeah, he is a reach monster. How are you going to pair him with Carnage Titan? All right, help me understand this. Ooh, I like Inspire. I don't know. These cards are just too much for me, though. All right, so I saw Carnage Titan become more expensive than Queen Mycelia at one point. I don't doubt it. What up, Razor? Oh, Razor, what's going on? Hello, hello. Clevin, somebody sound inspired this morning. You seem excited today. What's going on? Oh, I sound excited today? I don't know. Life is good. It's like a lazy Sunday for me. So, you know, I get to chill with you guys. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? I slept in today. Normally, like every day, I'm up 6 a.m. on the dot. And normally I can't sleep in, right? So it's not even that like, it's not even that I like have to wake up necessarily. It's just like, that's just my routine. But, okay, this is going to be probably like too much information for you guys. But for some reason, last night I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I couldn't go back to sleep for like an hour and a half. And it was just like, so I was just like laying in bed. Then I started reading. Then I just started like I had this whole like session to myself at 3 a.m. in the morning where nothing else was going on. And then I was like, there's no way that I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. because it's going to make me so like irritated. And I just won't have enough energy to make it through even a lazy Sunday. So I'm like, I turn my alarm off. I'm like, screw it. I just need to try and get as much sleep as possible. So I slept in today. Maybe that's why I got so much energy. Who knows? But I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. Time Mage price is up 83%. I'm not following some of the common and rare. I'm actually not even. I'm not following anything outside of summoners, or what's that called? Summoners or legendary cards, which isn't a good thing necessarily. It's just I haven't been following them. Come on, packs. Sell. How many more I got? Oh, I still have 90 more to sell. Should I just suck it up and eat these buy orders? No, you know, I'm the bottom one here, so if somebody wants to buy it, they have to buy from me. So we'll keep checking in on there. Harris, I have some additional info on Rising Star XP plus 10 card. This player has 7 pieces of the plus 10 XP cards, and his record demo mission XP jumped from 132 to 871. Which is the record demo? Oh, recorded demo. Jumped from 132 to 871. Dang, Harris, that's a lot. I haven't been doing much Rising Star content lately because I'm kind of in fan accumulation mode. Although Harris, you did talk me out of fan accumulation mode, so now I'm in SPS accumulation mode. So I'm once again selling my star bits for SPS. Biggest reason, and Harris, if you don't mind me saying why, was I want to wait until I get to the 3rd level, so get through the band auditions and then see if it's worth investing more in the game at that point. But right now, I have enough fans to get through, I think, all the rest of the missions here. So never to much buy them at all. I'm buying Queen Mycelia like you were buying Oceanus. Oh. Yeah, I mean, beware. I'm down over 90% on my Oceanus investment. I was buying those bad boys over $40, between $40 to $50 for all of them. So, you know, that's my big L right there. Jin Bilchka. Hardclaw. I mean, this guy's value went up super high with Obsidian, in my opinion. But granted, he's just not great at lower levels. I really like him in gold because at least you get the weaken here too. I guess it's not bad to have him in silver. Oh, who knows? No worries. I'm also switching Starbits to SPS. I get about 40 SPS from my Starbits. There you go. Alex, you're asking if I'm single. No girl to help you get back. All right, that's a little too personal. We'll keep it PG-13 here. Tim Hendricks, what's going on? My buhai. Charles Kirk, you got any tips for earning more than 10 skill at a time in Rising Star? Yes, buy instrument cards. So, I would say, at least from, and Harris, maybe you can back me up on this. I would say go all in on one instrument type because it doesn't really matter which lessons you do. The more you have of an instrument, the higher it increases those lessons. So for me, like, I'm going all in on like pianos, right? So I think I have a couple of these. I have one of those that I got in a pack. But it's like I just keep stacking instruments of the same instrument. So if we go here to music lessons, so I can't show it here. That's what sucks. But you know, if you were to buy guitars, you do the guitar lesson, orchestra, production. Let's see, instruments. I don't know how much luck you need. Damn, Harris, 200 to 400 skill per mission is so dope. You only need to run one of those per day, and then you're like set. How much luck do you need? I don't know what the math behind it is, but you can see how much luck per thing. So don't quote me on this, but I would say for every 10 luck I get, it increases the max skill earned by 1. At least that's what I've noticed. But I haven't done like a full I haven't done a full science experiment on it yet. It's just I've noticed that every time I'll buy like one of these, my skill will go up slightly, like by 1. I could be wrong though. Let's see, Kevin. Evening sound. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. People say that I'm in a good mood, and yes, I am enjoying some morning coffee. How has your day been? Okay, so Harris agrees. Pick one instrument. Go YOLO. As much as you can. I have 4.8k luck. How much luck do I have? I'm so curious. I only have 313 luck, so you can see I'm not that high up on the totem pole. Billy goes with basic singing lessons. Well, Billy, if you get microphone cards, I believe you're set with, or you're you get more skill. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. I kept wanting to say Starbits, but it's not Starbits. All right, I'm gonna hop into another battle here, and I'm gonna take a peek at the packs. Peek at the packs. Peek at the packs. Ooh, somebody just bought a chunk. Let's go. So I'm still the lowest here. How much am I selling them for right now? I'm getting $2.93. Ooh, that's lower than I want. I'm actually not really happy about that. All right, so are they gonna do a fire deck against me? They don't have Grund. Oh, Grum, I mean. Even I'm getting them confused. But this is, I think, an easy call to play speed. This is one of my favorite life teams here. All right. So, Time Mage slows him down, as well as removes any armor, and then I got 12 damage coming through, 12 archery damage coming through, or range damage, plus 2 damage here, and hopefully somebody who's a little bit difficult to hit. So this is one of my favorite teams to play with life. Now, granted, I'm playing against a bronze level fire deck, so we may beat down on them just because. Or we may even lose. Who knows? Ooh, they're gold foil. Somebody's stretching real good. I think we can still do this, though. Yeah. Ooh, clutch miss. Oh, I even forgot to put... I'm supposed to put Supply Runner in the back as a better back tank. That was my bad. But I think we'll still be okay. Kaboom! Let's go. I should just do this from now on, or start playing again like a couple days before and just do all my daily quests. Catch up on them. Kevin, having a blast of a day. That's amazing. I'm very happy to hear that. I do have... Oh, no! But did work on my vegetable garden. Consume plant some my peas. Okay, well, hey, I'm glad you're feeling well enough to go out and do some gardening. Definitely spend some time outdoors, get that vitamin D. And I hope you feel better soon, my man. Alex, how many packs do we need for the next airdrop card? Harris, I'm the same. So, sorry, Alex. I'll get to your question in a moment. Let's see. I started calling them back last night. I thought I would have more of them back today, but yeah, there's still quite a bit missing. I did miss playing. I was playing like in bronze, but the problem is like I had a gold level rating, so I was fighting against all these like Jotun and llamas with starter cards. So, but that was just me like hitting the battle button. Okay, so I think we were at 525 for Carnage Titan, which means we're going to need 550 packs per BCX. Yeah, we're going to need 550 BCX for the next legendary, so for the next airdrop, which happens to be a legendary summoner. Jeff, was this you? Wait, you're Plumber's Quack? You call me a bully? Well, maybe you should go back down to where you came from. No, I'm just messing. I'm curious to know, actually, Jeff, how is your foray into gold in your alt account? Because I didn't see what other decks you were playing with, but do you have leveled up cards here, or is the competition getting so, I don't want to say easy, but like, is it easier to play now in gold with bronze and silver level decks? Because I'm not even like, for me, I have a gold level deck, but I don't even try to push into diamond too much. I just go in on the last day, and I reap the rewards. I'm not courageous like you. So Ian is saying I'll probably push up the 5k power I need for gold 3 and silver 1 with 2800. Okay. Yeah, I mean, power is cheap right now. I don't know about rentals, but you can buy power for relatively cheap if that's all you need. And I would say, spend your time in the league that you're not gonna like want to shoot yourself in. So if you have a silver deck, spend most of the season in silver, but towards the end of the season, it'll make sense to jump up a little bit. I mean, when I do jump up to diamond, because sometimes I will jump up to diamond like a day or two before the end of season, and I'm just facing off against a lot of other gold level decks. So Kevin, thanks for letting Alex know. You should be good. Yeah, so I'm weighing... Okay, so the reason that I'm like doing this whole pack flipping experiment is I'm weighing the cost of... Okay, so I'll explain it to you guys. Just here on the stream. Maybe if I make a video... I don't know if I'll make a video. So the way that I'm looking at it is I can get packs roughly for... Well, see, this is where it sucks. If I were to just keep cycling packs, for example, I would get, this is usually closer to $3, but we'll just round up and say it's $3. So if I'm getting about $3 on average per pack that I sell, and then in turn go back and buy a pack, then every airdrop point at that point is going to be... Oh, maybe I'm not thinking about this the right way. Shoot. You know what? I'm gonna shut up right there because I think I didn't do the math right. Ah, this is a good thing. How much would I need? 600? No, I would need 6,000 packs. Ooh, that's a lot. You need to get 6,000 packs in order to max out your Chaos Legion legendary summoners. Because in order to get the final one for, what is it? 550, I think it's going to be 675 times 11. No, 7,000 packs. Holy crap. Right, okay, so we're at 550 now for the first summoner. Second summoner, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Yeah, okay. So 675 packs for the last legendary summoner. Multiply that by the 11 BCX that you would need. So you need 70, almost like 7,500 packs. Now, subtract that from the amount of packs I have now, or have bought. So that's 1410. Whoops. 1410. 1410. So, this is how I look at it. And actually, I'm not looking at it the right way. This is actually not viable for me. I shouldn't have sold my packs today. Damn it. That's not what I wanted. Because the way I look at it is like, okay, if I wanted to keep flipping packs, and the marginal cost to buy a new pack for an airdrop point is $1, right? Because if I'm able to sell my Chaos Legion pack for $3 and then turn around, add $1 onto that, and then buy a pack from the store again, that would come out to roughly $6,000. Okay, so let's just actually continue with this math here. Sorry, I will catch up on the chat in a second. I just want to finish this line of thought. So $6,000, right? If I were to put in $6,000 today, just continuously flipping packs at an average sell rate of $3 and then buying back at $4, I would need to put in $6,000 today. Whereas, if we assume on the lowest level that legendary summoners are going to go for, like, it's not going to be cheaper than Quicks. If anything, it's going to be more expensive than Quicks. So I'm going to say on the cheapest side, like probably $50, right? Of which I'm going to need at this point 9 BCX times 9 times 6. Okay, so I would be selling. It's either I put the $6,000 in now to secure it, or I take a chance that these cards, legendary summoners, go for less than $50, and then pay the $2,700 for them in the future. So, okay, my math was way off. All right, let's catch up. So Jeff manages to complete daily quests. All right, pretty good. My alt account is on gold 2 with level 3. Lapsus, how has that been for you? Ooh, level 3 Kretch. Let's go. Kevin asks, yeah, but you're never sure with Splinterlands. They might increase the number because they want. I don't think that they're going to increase it now, Kevin, but you are absolutely right that until it is out in some kind of written form, you're just never sure. But I think they did explain that they undercut the first couple ones or were like shortchanged. So... Jeff, I win way more than I feel I should, and I shouldn't have any business in gold 2 with that account. 1 BCX gold cards are my highest on there currently. Gotcha. Okay. Well, hey, I'm glad to hear the competition has been easy for you. Maybe you just got the skills. So Kevin, Sound, how do you feel about my idea to make players choose what format they want to play in when they start the first rank battle? I'm sorry. Did you tell me this idea? I apologize if I missed it. Jeff opens cards. My 2K packs experiment blew up because I never converted DEC to credits while selling. Oh, sorry, dude. You're down a lot. Ian, I got a gold erase on my daily yesterday. Let's go. I need the power, but I also want to sell it to build my Obsidian team. I'll probably wait on selling it, though. I mean, I got a gold erase in a daily some time back, and I just rent it out. I don't even use it for power. It's just, I just don't want to be selling gold cards, but at the same time, it just makes so much more sense. Like, I could and should have sold my... How much is the gold version going for? 150? Like, I could sell my gold foil Carnage Titan and then buy back, what is that, 150? I can buy like 7 BCX of the regular. I would be happy with 3 pieces for the summoner drops. Well, that'll at least get you into silver. I feel like for me, though, if I'm playing in gold, I'm going to need gold level summoners, so I need to find a way to get 6. I don't know. Harris, I would be happy. Okay, sorry. So, Kevin, they will... Okay, is this the idea here? They will create 2 pools, ECR is shared, and you only get chest rewards for one of the formats. I'd rather they also make you choose what format to play in for the entire season. That might be a little too limiting. Otherwise, I'm thinking bots first go to the modern format, empty pool as much as they can, then swap to wild format and empty the tank there. Okay, so a couple things with this, Kevin. I feel like I remember them saying, and don't quote me on this because this is like months ago. I feel like what they were saying was like you would just be able to choose for every battle you do, whether you're playing in wild or modern. It would just be like this little thing here you get to choose, and that you would be able to do your quest rewards in either format. So you could technically like flip back and forth between modern and wild. Why you'd want to do that, I don't necessarily know, but I'm sure some people have a reason that I'm just not thinking through at this point. So I don't think that that's going to happen in the way that you're kind of outlining there. Now, the bots thing is... Oh, and then you rather make them choose what format to play in for the entire season. I don't know. I think people should have the option to flip back and forth. Because if you choose for the entire season... And then it's just like, oh, well, you know, what if I wanted to like rent an older card and play in some like older tournament or something? Well, I guess tournaments would be different, but still. I don't know. I think the ability to jump back and forth would be better. That's just my opinion, though. And then your thing about bots. Here's the thing with bots. I was very happy to hear that bots are going to, like bots using starter cards are going to earn 0. Because that to me is like the next logical step to removing earnings from Bronze 3. Like, I think that was a great thing to do. Yes, I know it hurts some players down there, but it just goes to show, like, you need to invest into the game if you want to earn something. So, does that solve the bot problem fully? No, because there's plenty of power out there, and there's plenty of cheap power out there. But it's not just power. Now it needs to be all of the cards. So if we take a look at this, actually, hold on. I want to see if we can let's think about it this way. So Chaos Legion and Untamed. Actually, even better. Chaos Legion, we'll just go with Chaos Legion. Okay, so I only want regular. And I only want common and rare. Okay, so we are just looking at the common and rare cards here. Shoot, I can't select all. Don't stop here. I wanted to try and get an idea of like what the price would be across the board. Okay, never mind. That was a bad idea. All right, if we look at this way, right? If they wanted to have... Actually, here, let's put it this way. If let's say what's the strongest in like bronze or silver? I feel like Tarsa is usually no. Let's go with Kelia. So if they wanted to earn something, bots would technically have to buy. What was this? 450. Let's say 525, $6, 630, 660, 680. So each bot would then have to spend an additional, I don't know, what, $7 per bot to get a splinter, right? That they could play at the most basic level and earn from. And then these bots would just be literally spamming this splinter every single game. And then you can double or, do multiples of, we'll just say $7 at that point. If you want to add more splinters and make the bots a little more diverse. But it's getting significantly more expensive to run bots. And have like a decent return from them. I don't know. That's what my thought is. I think this is really going to help the botting issue. And again, I'm not even anti-bots. It's just I agree that they can essentially run the pools down to 0, but that's just where the incentive was for them before. So. And also, if they're really trying to filter the rewards so that everything goes up, they want people to be incentivized to be playing at the highest levels, whether that's by buying or renting cards. So I don't know. I think where would bots play more? Probably modern, because the cards are cheaper, right? And the competition is probably a little bit easier. You got your new players there, or newer players there. So Harris will be pissed if they did not follow the plus 25 additional packs per summoner. Why would you be pissed? All right, I'm in gold 1. When the change to modern, will I be in diamond? Yes, Alex, you will. I made a video about this, but let's go ahead and cover it for you real quick here. So if you're in gold 1 right now, that means you have, you have at least 200k power, which means that once modern format comes along, you would technically shoot all the way up to Diamond 1, because everything would be reduced by 50%. So Diamond 1 would then be the one that gets to 200k power. So that's actually really exciting. So Lab says, Gold 2 is now very easy. Last season I got that account to 2850 rating with those L3 summoners. Really? Oh, maybe Gold 3 is easy. Everybody's just stretching up now, which makes sense, right? Because this is exactly what the team wants. The team is trying to make it so that the best rewards are always going to be at the top. So everybody should be trying to get as high as possible. It wouldn't surprise me if they mention, like we now get to the summoners, they should be rare and exclusive, so we're making it 1 out of 700 packs. I don't know. I mean, that'd be disappointing. That would be really disappointing if they mentioned that. But I don't think they want to make the summoners super rare. I think they're trying to make it at parity with everything else. That's the only reason that they made the jump initially. But I do think they want the summoners to be available for everyone. Like this is their coming out party, right? Like they want these legendary summoners to be out there and available so that all the new players who don't have the older untamed legendary summoners can compete. I sold my gold Grum for 165 2 weeks ago. Super happy. So you should sell your gold cards. I mean, I'm thinking about it. You bought a gold Chihuahua today. Nice. In preparation for the new rewards cards being added to Modern. Okay, cool. I thought the summoners go up by 50 packs. So no, the last we've heard is that it's 25 packs. Actually, the entire time we've heard it's 25 packs. The only thing is when not Carnage Titan, but the one before Carnage Titan came out, they said that they had done the math wrong, and 300 for the last ones had been too cheap. So, from their perspective, the players benefited from that because they made an error, right? And now they're correcting the error. From our perspective, it's just like, oh, you're making it more difficult for us, without understanding that, like, we all probably got way more of, Bakjira, Lyra the Dark, Uriel, like all those cards than we should have. So Yuki, if you play both Modern and Wild, which format your daily reward will be based on? I don't know. That's a good question. But maybe rewards will be the same across either splinter. Like your daily... Well, okay, keep in mind also that the daily quest is probably going to get overhauled majorly, right? Because what are they trying to incentivize? They want people to play beyond the daily quest. So we're thinking about this in like the old framework or the current framework, whereas like they have this whole other plan for the future. So I don't know. It might be, who knows? It could be closer to what Kevin's thinking, where maybe they just have people choose like modern or wild, and you just go at it for the day. See, they said, yeah, Harris. That's what I heard too. Leonardo Ignacio, what's going on? I believe you're new to the channel, or at least new to the stream. Thanks for being here. Do you think the DEC will go back to 0.001 in the next few weeks? Ooh, Leonardo, you know me. I don't do... actually, no, you don't know me. But I can't make predictions like that. I think that we're going to 0.001 eventually. But in the next few weeks, I don't know. One of the things that I'm studying hard right now is historical... the historical trends for Bitcoin and Ethereum and upcoming catalysts for Bitcoin and Ethereum during the months of April and May, because of the potential trickle-down effect, right? Like if there is, if those end up going up, I'm not saying that the token prices for Splinterlands, right, DEC and SPS would be affected, but at least not affected directly. But you may have new players come in to the space because all of a sudden there's a lot of excitement. Excuse me. But I was actually just watching Dwayne's video on this, and Dwayne thinks that we're going to get another pump. I love Dwayne, but I drink the opposite of what he drinks in the morning. So I tend to be a little bit more conservative. It's one of those things where I hope he's right, but I'm just like preparing myself for the worst case scenario. So, he thinks that we're going to pump up again to potentially, 2/3 of a penny or 0.003. Again, 4 months is a long time, especially in the crypto world. So, if Bitcoin were to start making some moves and we do get another leg to the bull run, yeah, I don't know. It could happen. In the next couple of weeks, though, I don't know. It's too hard to say. There will be the ability to jump back and forth. Okay, Laps is saying that too. Daniel Gutierrez, yo. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I noticed my comment got deleted for one of your videos. Daniel, I just didn't like what you had to say. That's all it is. Don't come at me with that thing, man. I'm totally messing with you. Here's the problem, and I've said this before, but it seems like it's still going on. Not all the comments show up, and I don't know what to do about it. I've done the little contact form to YouTube. I did this like months ago, and I haven't heard anything about it. But people thought that I was deleting their comments. The only time I will delete comments is if it's like definitely a scam, or I won't even delete it. I'll just report it, which they might delete it from there. But what ends up happening, and I noticed this a lot in the beginning too, is people would comment on a video, and then I have, it's hooked up to my Gmail account. So I would get the email that this comment came through, and then I would go into the app or go into the website, and the comment doesn't show up there. And when I would click on the link from like the email, it would take me to the video and the comment's not there. So this is something that was going on. It seems like it's still going on. So I'm sorry, dude. I would never delete your comments. I would never delete anybody's comments unless it's like one of those weird, like it doesn't make any sense and there's a link and it just looks like some kind of phishing scam. So, and again, I don't even delete those. I will just report them so that somebody can take a closer look at it. But I'm sorry, man. What was your comment? I appreciate your perspective. So Lapsus, I'm curious to see how much more per battle you'll be getting from wild matches due to smaller player pool. Yeah, Lapsus, that's going to be an interesting thing to see for sure. I also wonder if they're going to increase the amount of DEC that they're printing. I mean, it's going to make it way more inflationary right now if they were to do this 4 months before the end of the airdrop. But I also feel like DEC rewards are just not going to... Like, if they expect this game to survive... Well, not survive, but like thrive or grow in the next 4 months between now and the end of the airdrop... with DEC rewards being as low as they are right now, I mean, good luck. It's just good luck. Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen. Like, there's no incentive. And that's what I was talking about in the video yesterday. It was just like they've got to offer something more, because if they're not even going to introduce ranked battle rewards for SPS, I mean, who's playing for DEC earnings? I mean, that should curb the bots, because there's not as much of an incentive to run a bot. Well, here's the thing. There's not as much of an incentive to start a bot. But if you already have one running, then just keep it running, and it'll just be bots fighting with each other. Kevin's saying good point. That'd be good for players to swap back and forth. You can see what prices are in Splinter cards. Sorry, Lapses. I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Osku, hello. Oh, guys, sorry, I'm really behind on the chat, so let me catch up. Hi, Sound, good to see you. Osku, it's good to see you as well. Bot will go away as the game grows. They aren't going to ban them, but they'll make running the bot non-beneficial. I agree. I mean, I think this next thing, reward update is going to be huge for disincentivizing bots, right? Because unless you have unlimited money, at some point, like, the marginal return is just not going to be there. And Kevin, you're right. Bots can still rent. So Lance is saying Chaos Legion average. Oh, you have the math for me. Let's go. Common, 29 cards, 10-cent average. Okay. So I just want the common and rares, because that's what you would need in order just to fill the starter deck, right? So 10 cents average is 28. So 0.1 times 29, that's $2.9, and then 28 times 9, oh shoot, times 0.904. Ooh, that's a lot for some of these rare cards, huh? Oh, no, actually, no, that makes sense, because remember, we were looking at water, and water by itself was $7. So if you wanted to have the entire starter deck, right, so all 6 splinters covered, essentially, when it comes to rare and common cards, it'd be $28 per account. All right, thank you for helping me with the math on that, Lapsus. Ian Favel, I think it's wrong to have multiple accounts in the game that pays players. Ian, the thing is, as they move the game more towards ownership, right? So rewards only come to those who own assets. I think it's fine to have multiple accounts, because you'll have to be a participator in the economy and own assets, which are to a certain extent finite. But like I look at cards and I think that they're inflationary. As an asset class. Now, each individual card is deflationary, but cards as a whole are inflationary. So essentially, as the game scales up and releases more and more sets, you just get more and more cards. So like collection power actually then is what I should be saying. Collection power is inflationary. So I guess there's still an argument to be made there. Let's hope I'm right about summoners. Let's hope so. Daily reward will be for whichever league you're higher in. Oh, okay, that's cool. Trying to help out the team, or help out the players. Harris, I'll be pissed because I exactly bought the packs guarantee for income. Oh, all right, that's fair. Yeah, if they increase it, that would suck. I'm hoping that the new reward structure will be amazing. If not, I'm afraid lots of players will cash out and leave. Yeah, I don't know about cash out, but I think there's a lot of people who have a lot of conviction in this game that may just like be like, I'm going to come back later and just rent out my cards. And the thing is, if you have enough people do that, like, the rental economy will just absolutely tank if there's not enough new players coming in to fill that demand. Daniel, I commented on your DEC crash video. I wanted to let you know that I'm still holding DEC in my liquidity pools and that the amount has grown exponentially up to over 100K airdrop points so far. Ooh, okay. So I got called out for this because I was actually talking to somebody had reached out to me, and I'm going to respect their privacy because they asked for it. But it was after I made that response to Matt Monarch's video, somebody reached out and said that, oh, Matt had been using or had been talking to him and used some of the things that he had, like some of the math that he had put together for that. And so he was just sharing that with me to show the benefits, or I shouldn't say benefits, but like mitigated risk of holding the airdrop, or sorry, holding your DEC in a liquidity pool. And one of it was those things, right, where it's just like now your airdrop points are up. So technically you own more DEC, it's just less value. The problem for me is, though, whatever you're pairing DEC with, and most of us are probably going to do it with SPS, you now own less SPS. And I don't know, that just makes me sad to own less SPS. Ooh, hold up. I need to check on my Chaos Legion booster packs. Ooh, someone came and bought a bunch. All right, let's go. Well, stuttering when you... All right, I need to do this beforehand. Oh, this is a lot of DEC. Airdrop should be nice today. Let's pull this back into the game, shall we? Oh, airdrop's going on right now, isn't it? Oh, no. I hope I make it in for the snapshot. That'd be so sad if I didn't. 145, 194.777. Okay. Icy Flow. What's going on, Icy Flow? How far behind am I in the chat? Oh, I'm not that far behind. All right, Icy Flow. Good to see you. Dan Gutierrez. It's because your SPS is paired when that DEC goes lower. So Kevin saying, hey, Icy. It's common bug. It happens quite a lot. Yeah, Paris and I have DEC in 2 pools, one with SPS and one with Hive. So I actually had DEC and Hive in a pool for a while. So here's the thing, Daniel, and this is the point that I'm trying to make, is that you're trying to... Okay, snapshot still in progress. Hopefully I'll be able to get points for that. What you're essentially doing then is trading for more airdrop points, which at this point in time during the airdrop is going to get you more SPS. So on the back end, at least you're getting some, there's impermanent loss there, but as long as you're taking the SPS, and I don't know what you're doing with SPS once you get it, but that could definitely make up for the SPS that you end up losing in the long run. So holding SPS, I'm sorry, holding DEC in liquidity pools isn't terrible. And I think Matt has a point there. And obviously the person that we were both talking with did the math behind it to show that. Again, it's just a personal preference for me. I would rather be holding SPS. And again, I try to tell you guys, I'm not saying that that's the right thing to do. It's just what I'm doing. There's a lot of different ways to make money here. Like, people flip all the time. I don't. But there's if you're willing to do the research, do the math, and actually go through with it, then there's a lot to be made. Let's put it that way. It's almost like averaging down. Okay, Splinter Lens, Jerry-O, what's going on? Let's go. I agree. In the liquidity pool, I own less SPS, but I've earned much more than I've lost so far. Osku, hey, I see. Okay, so I have DEC SPS liquid pool. That's about 5 months ago. Diamond hands. I don't even think about it. Hey, Alex, you're still earning, so you're fine. And here's the thing: if you believe as an asset that SPS is going to go up in value over time, then you're kind of golden either way, right? Because as long as you're earning SPS and earning a significant amount, at which you would do either by buying SPS and staking it, or by buying DEC and getting the airdrop. I don't know. We're talking percentage points here, but in the long run, the gains are going to be made once SPS makes another run and starts getting utility added to it. And you're staking all the SPS you earned. There you go. Lapsus, how much SP or PKM token did I get? I think I got 15. How's PKM doing now? People have been wanting me to cover PKM, but I don't know too much about it. seems to be doing okay. I don't know. I just see. Again, this is nothing against PKM or Peak Monsters. It's just whenever people get stuff for free, I just see them selling it. So there's always going to be a ton of downward sell pressure. My question for you guys, and we got 17 people here, so if people wouldn't mind participating, is one, do you use Peak Monsters? And two, based on what Peak Monsters has told you about what they're planning to do, are you going out there and buying PKM token, right? Not are you receiving it, are you going out there to buy it? That's my question. If you're receiving it, are you selling it? Are you holding it? You know, but I would say that more people are either selling it or holding it than choosing to buy. Does that make sense? So like, okay, there's like three options here. There's buy pressure, sell pressure, and then neutral. So you have a lot of people that are either sitting neutral or sell pressure. I don't know how much buy pressure there is. And I could be wrong, but that's just like, I mean, I use Peak Monsters all the time. But I don't know. I mean, it's limited funds, and for some reason, I'm just addicted to SPS, so I'll just keep blaming that. Butters in the house. What's going on, Butters? Dang, that's crazy, Alex. Have you calculated how much airdrop points you have grown by? Oh, Harris. You know what, Harris? I have to thank you. A couple weeks ago, you convinced me to swap my DEC and liquidity pools for Starbits to get the Starbits Millionaire card with the math that you showed me. And in that time, DEC has come down dramatically and Starbits went up. So I'm actually very happy about that. I just realized that right now. So thank you, Harris. So Double Day, nice video on SPS the other day. I will definitely be interested in getting those node licenses. Makes SPS and vouchers a good buy for the long term. Yeah. So I'm doing my Gala research right now. Was looking into their white paper and how they're doing their node system. So I'll probably have a video on that at some point soon to cover it more. But yeah, I mean, I'm interested in getting a license or maybe even multiple licenses. Just depends on how much it ends up being. But I like the fact that it's going to be one of those things that's going to cost both SPS and vouchers. So, and burn SPS too. That'll be interesting. I really want to hear more about their thoughts on that, because that to me just makes SPS way, way, way more valuable. The other thing too that I need to learn about the nodes is how sustainable is it? Because what I'm in doing my research on the Gala nodes, some of the stuff that I came across is like the node thing right now for games is very hot, and it's an easy way for companies to make a ton of money and end up being like scams or rug pulls, or not even that. It's just like they just, the team gets the money at the end of the day. Now I know the difference here is Splinterlands, the company, will not get the money and the SPS is going to be burned. But my question is, so I'm not as worried about that, but the reward structure and the payout for running a node, how sustainable is that over time? Especially if more and more SPS is going to be burned. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. That's something I think about. I'll have to actually dive into the numbers. So Lapsus, apparently the PKM SPS liquidity pool is really profitable. Profitable in what way? I'm curious. Ooh, oh shoot, look at that. Oh yeah. There's definitely a lot of profit to be made here. Look at this. They got SPS, DEC. Okay, this is very profitable right now. Now, total liquidity is got to be... Oh, wow. They reduced the amount of star bits in here. Yeah, I mean, as long as I have these rewards here... I mean, this is a ton of rewards getting paid out. Now, the total liquidity is quite high, too. 436K. But just between these top 5... 100, 150. It's like $400 in rewards paid out every single day. Good call. Now, do you get benefits in PKM and Peak Monsters for providing liquidity, or are these benefits enough? I mean, these are pretty good. I'll say it's paying $400 in rewards per day. So I did the same as Alex, but I pulled out DEC. I want to buy back in under 0.0015. Good move. Good move. I don't know. I don't know if and when we'll see that. I mean, look at us. We pumped a little bit today. No, never mind. We pumped back down. Dumped back down, I mean. Alex, I did not use Peak Monsters. Lapses being part of liquidity pools allows you to get part of the profits from Peak Monsters market sales. That's good to know. I feel like I did read that somewhere, but thank you for the reminder. I'm going to hold for tournaments for now since it seems to be increasing in value. Here's the thing that I said about Peak Monsters. Like, I'm not being bearish on Peak Monsters. I just don't know it as well, and I'm sticking to what I do know, which is SPS. But when they came out with the white paper for PKM, I was very impressed because I was like, the first thought that came to my mind was, oh, they're launching this token and they have like several use cases already, right? So like this is more thought out and ready to be implemented than SPS. So I'm not trying to be bearish at all on PKM. I think Peak Monsters is a phenomenal tool. I think Jarvie and the team have provided such an incredible asset, because I would not be able to like do any of what I do in terms of like managing rentals in my deck and all that without PKM or Peak Monsters. So Adhan, you had 900 PKM airdrop. You sold it straight away, but then it went up in value. How do you feel about that? So Daniel got 906 PKM from the initial airdrop. Yeah, I only got 15, so it wasn't like life-changing. Osku says, I love PK Monsters, or Peak Monsters. I use all the time. What I dislike is that in order to bid, you need DEC, and DEC is losing value hourly. I know. I use Peak for renting and buy from Monster Market. See, Clevin, I was the same way. I was using Monster Market to buy. I mean, the bid function is cool, but I only use it a couple times. But I like the 3% that you get from Monster Market, because whenever I need to buy something, it's just like, I need it now, and I'll get the 3% cash back. I got 1,800 PKM chilled to me, and there it is. It's going to accumulate, waiting for cooler things to do with it. Cool. Okay. So Harris, yeah, oh my God, Starbits has gone up. Glad we bought at around the 25. I know. Like I said, I was surprised. I was ready to, like, I put that money in, and I was like, if Starbits goes to 0, whatever, that's fine. Like, this is the chance that I'm taking. But now Starbits is up, so I'm happy. If it still goes to 0, that's fine. But I was just like, yeah. I'm selling cards I don't use all the time. Buying land. Only have 1 plot so far. But I think land will be way more important than the cards. This will not be a card game when land starts to develop. Well, they don't want it to only be a card game, and land is definitely going to change some things. Yeah. Kim reacts. Reward cards have gone up in value. Not surprised. There was a time period when it was like the value of holding DEC was very similar to buying a rewards card. Like not equal, But at that point in time, I was just like, ooh, I would be buying rewards cards because if you expect DEC to go down in value, then rewards cards should technically hold their value and in the long run go up. And you get the same amount of points. This is interesting. 0.027. You're right. They have gone up in value. Daniel, I've been trading land lately for the past week. I've been profiting 4% per trade on Hive. I started adding that in Rising Star. Nice. Okay. I've been land. How much is land going for right now? 345. It's a lot of opportunity with land for sure. Look at that spread. Daniel Gutierrez going for the millionaire card. Do it. Do it. It's fun. You get like 10,000 star bits a day. Just got to remember to do the mission. Lab says, I'd be willing to bet that you could get Jarvie to join on one of these streams. You know, I tried to get Jarvie on a couple of weeks ago before the PKM launch, but he's a busy man, so maybe we'll try again at some point. But I want to talk to Jarvie. I mean, like the PKM stuff is interesting. Well, actually, no, that's exactly what I want to get him on for. But my angle with it and wanting to talk to him is like, I think he's ahead of the curve, right? Because and a lot of the crypto projects that I follow outside of gaming, one of the interesting things is like, you know, the interesting trends that I believe we're going to start to see in the future is the tokenization of everything, including things like rewards points, for example. So, you know, airline miles or Chipotle or whatever, like it's just this idea that you'll be able to get value from something if all these like tokens exist on, you know, Ethereum, for example. So the idea is that like now people will have the ability to trade, to buy tokens, and then to use them as long as the company, they believe in the company, right? And they believe in what the company is doing, then they don't mind acquiring. So it's going to be like an interesting like thing in the future where, you know, you'll be able to participate in the rewards, you know, membership rewards type of thing through the tokenization of these like rewards points or rewards models. So Jarvie just doing that and Peak Monsters doing that with the PKM token is like the first that I've seen actually implemented. And so I was curious to get his thoughts on, is that, you know, is that something that he was thinking through, or is that, you know, just something that he thought up on his own? Like, it's more so like, I think he's way ahead of the curve. I think Peak Monsters is way ahead of the curve with the Peak Monsters thing. So, you know, I'm very curious to know, I'm very curious to get his thought process and how the team came to, you know, came to the solution that they did. Okay, yeah, I also notice car prices are going up. Maybe instead of selling packs, it's better to open them and sell. Yeah, maybe. I just sold a bunch of packs like an idiot, so there's that. But is airdrop still going? Yeah. Double Day wanted to get in a Gold League tourney, but I'm like 75k collection power short. I think it's like 325k power to enter. Need to work on my power game. Yeah, I just can't wait until modern format comes around. It makes power so much easier. Alex wants me to open packs. No, we're not going to open packs right now. I'll open some packs tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. We got to do the weekly giveaway. And I know I missed last week, so we'll maybe do double. Butters, I think it's important to diversify your assets in Splinter Lands. Find a few items you have conviction, and unless you are going for a moonshot. Yeah. I mean, common cards are great. I mean, even legendary cards could potentially be great. But, I don't know. Cards to me as... I was so big and so bullish on cards as an investment class before. But the release of Chaos Legion and the change in game meta really really destroyed things for me in that sense. I'm not saying that you can't make money on cards. I guess what I'm trying to say is that like getting burned so badly on Venari Wavesmith and O'Shaughnessy made me realize that cards as an asset class, like I said, are not deflationary in nature. Individual cards are, but then individual cards are so subject to market volatility as well as game meta change volatility, if that makes sense, right? So Ulrich leaves the starter deck and O'Shaughnessy and Venari Wavesmith become, fractions of what they were worth. So if that can happen to them, that can essentially happen, in my opinion, to any card. But we were also in like the most ridiculous of bubbles. So I don't know. I don't know that we're going to hit any kind of bubble like that in the future. We can, don't get me wrong. Human psychology works the same regardless, but I think we were in a very unique period where the team was scaling up and growing and no new cards were available for sale. Whereas now, Chaos Legion is going to be here until 2025 at this point. We're selling so slowly. But yeah. I agree with you, Butters. You should definitely diversify, which is not what I'm doing. I'm going all in on SPS, so, who knows. Daniel Gutierrez, yeah, I want to add that card so that I can raise my daily earning from these games. The dollars add up quickly. Yeah, the bid for land is what I'm profiting off of. I sell my land for the best ask price. And then when it sells, I immediately put the lowest bid and then get to snatch one for lower. That's a smart move. Thanks for sharing, Daniel. Now the only thing is you have to be really on top of that when it comes to land. And I guess if you have a plot already, then I guess it could work. I take a weekly snapshot of my assets and then rebalance. Ooh, Daniel, I'm actually curious if you don't mind sharing what are your percentages of how you rebalance? Like, what are you rebalancing based off of? Like, how much SPS versus cards versus land versus vouchers and packs do you want to own? Fragsmania, I believe you're new here. I remember most of the people that come through, so thank you for coming through on the stream. How would you invest $300 in the game right now? Already have some cards, and the power will... you go for a stronger deck or more power or more SPS? All right, so Frags, I'll be honest with you. This is not an easy question to answer because it just depends on what you want. And I know it's such a cop-out answer, but like, do you want to be a better player in the game? Do you want to play at higher leagues and earn more? Or do you want to be more of a passive investor? Because like, if you enjoy the game and want to play more in it, then yeah, like buy cards, buy power, and play in the higher levels, right? And then maybe split your investment 50-50, spend like $150 on cards and power getting you to whatever league you're trying to play in. But if you don't really care about it, or you don't have the time to play, or you don't, enjoy the game that much, then there's better ways to invest in the game. I don't know at this point that I would necessarily recommend investing in cards for rental purposes. I would, at least for me, I'm only investing in cards to play with at this point. If I win them or earn them through like daily requests or things like that, then I'll keep them and add to my collection. But even now, you guys have me a little convinced to sell some of the gold cards that I'm not using to actually level up my deck, because I want to play. I enjoy this as a player as well as an investor. So, I would say, again, this is not financial advice. I would say, like, if you're interested in playing the game, then maybe half and half cards, and then the other half into SPS/DEC if you're willing to take that risk. But I don't know. For me, like, I'm just an SPS addict, so It makes my life a lot easier. It just makes me focus on getting everything into SPS and riding that thing to the moon. Now, will it moon? When will it moon? I have no idea. So, but I know from what the team has been saying that they will put as much of their energy as possible into making SPS, the asset that has the most utility and value in the long run. And SPS, unlike cards, unlike DEC, unlike, I don't even potentially land, is essentially deflationary, right? Well, yeah, it's deflationary. So, and there's even a chance that it gets burned now. All right, lapses. I think a lot of the reward card value is super strong and will go up once. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not doing this, but I try to put it out there for you guys to maybe do your own research. But like these cards, specifically Pelacor Mercenary and Pelacor Conjure, these cards were going for 30 cents at one time. Will it get to 30 cents again? It's hard to say. It's hard to say if it will, but the fact that they were there once shows that there's a ton of upside potential. Now, I would say that 30 cents, maybe you say that 30 cents is the high range, right? Because we were in a bubble and they were going for 30 cents at that point. So if 30 cents is your high range, then there's a 10x that you can make. But what you want to know is the minimum that you can make. And the way that I see it right now is once these cards are out of print, and it's still a while, right? We're only like 1/3 of the way through the print. But they have half the power of the Untamed rewards cards. So if they have half the power, then, take a look at these guys and say like, okay, 20 cents, 19 cents, let's just reduce that in half and say that these guys are, these guys have a clean 3x ahead of them once they are out of print, right? And I do believe that from like a conservative standpoint, I would look at this and say, okay, I can see Pelacor Mercenary, Pelacor Conjure, like some of these top cards going to half the value of the Untamed cards, just simply due to power. Because as people are looking for more and more power, that's where the market will price them. But I'm looking at these compared to like the best Chaos Legion rewards cards versus the worst Untamed cards. So therefore, I'm trying to give you this range of like lowest upside to highest upside. Because if you look at some of the higher Untamed rewards cards, like Sandworm, for example, like could it go to half of $1.20 or $1.43? I don't feel like doing math in my head right now. Like, could it go to 71 cents? I think so, right? Especially ones that get used all the time, like Mercenary and Pelacor Conjure. So, again, I'm just giving you the ranges of where this could potentially land, right? Low side is a clean 3x. Mid side, what we've seen before, is 30 cents. That's a 10x. And then you have your 71 cents here divided by 3. Divided by 0.03. That's a 23x, right? If at the highest. Could it go higher than that? Sure. But, I don't know, guys. I give you all these things to hopefully provide a different perspective for you to think about them. I don't know if it's actually going to go there, so don't hold me to it. Do your own research. I think there was a lot of us buying into the meta during a bubble. My thoughts are to buy useful rewards cards that are likely basement pricing. Yeah, I mean, I think all the rewards cards are basement pricing right now. I mean, how much cheaper can they get? Maybe a penny. So your downside risk right now in the short term, and when I say short term, like the next 6 to 12 months while these are in print, your downside risk is that you lose 66% of your money, but your upside risk is that, but your upside potential is way, way higher than that. Also, if you're willing to ride the volatility down 66 or 70%, you will be in the profit at some point. It's just a matter of holding. Now, the value of getting any kind of return from these from a passive income standpoint is going to be gone in 4 months once the end of the airdrop, but there's still a lot of value there. I'm currently stacking Venari Wavesmiths. Ooh, nice. 11 cents per card. Man, I remember when I was buying those for $2, $5. Sad day. Randy K. Oh, hello there. Ian saying $300 goes a long way. If you want to play, build a deck. If you want to invest, don't combine cards and focus on rewards. Frags, this is your first. You watched all the videos, but first stream. Oh, well, it's good to catch you here. It's nice to meet you. Any idea why there was a price spike in key cards today? Also, many of the rewards cards soared. Osco, I have no idea. I think that there's a lot of bullish sentiment following. Okay, let me give you a little theory here that I'm just going to share with you guys. I'm not going to make a video about this. At least I don't think I will, because it's kind of goofy. But I think there's a lot of bullish momentum right now due to the fact that Matt was on and talking through a lot of these things. And Matt is not going to be there for, he's only coming on like every 4 weeks or once per month. So we probably won't see him until the end of April. So the next couple of town halls will probably be a little less exciting, right? Hopefully they are, but I'm just saying that, there won't be as much like bird's eye view perspective on what we can expect coming down the pipeline. So I'm like, you know what? In 3 weeks, a lot of the bears are going to come back out and they're all going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, this game is dying. Like, look at DEC. It's getting crushed. And everyone's just going to be talking about that. And then at that point, I think there might be some good entry points. So it's just like every third week after Matt comes on, it's just like, wait for the bears to come back out and then then go from there. Go all in at that point. Lapses on my main. I finally got all my Chaos Summoners to level 6. Nice. I don't even have all my main Chaos Summoners to 6. I'm missing a couple more BCX for... What is her name? Obsidian. So double day... Oh, no, I missed something here. Butter's saying... I keep all my SPS and play with the other stuff like packs, cards, hive totems. I'm probably 60 to 7% in cards. You get airdrop points and rentals. I can earn over 100% ROI most seasons. There you go. Keep in mind that leveled up cards on land will bring extra passive items and spells. So the cards are more than just the power and utility in the game. It's a necessary vehicle for land. That's a good point, Double Day. That's part of the reason probably why I haven't sold a lot of the cards that I have. Because I don't know what that's going to look like. Especially if I want to stock up on more land. So Daniel says, I keep the SPS land and cards about the same, around 20% each. Then I have DEC around 35%, and the rest in vouchers and packs. Okay. It's a high amount for DEC, but if you're still getting the airdrop points, then you're good. You still get airdrop points when they are rented. Now, I know, Butters, isn't that nice? You kind of get the double dip for a little while. You get the rental and the airdrop points. Doubleday is saying that Mercenary, Bandit, and Conjure are meta cards and at least a 10x after out of print long term. Again, I don't disagree with that because they were 10x even when they were in print at the height of the bubble. So I don't think a 10x is out of the question here. The thing is how long are you planning to wait on them? Mark, hello, how are you? It's probably the bigger guilds that are buying at this point, Osku. Yeah, well, I feel like the guilds are all buying packs, but maybe. I don't know, this just makes me want to hold. Just buy tons and tons of these common rewards cards. Keep in mind, we're supposed to get 8 million printed, so... Well, but we've also had a lot that were combined already, so... In print. All right, so commons, we're at 37%. Oh, so we're over a third of the way there. I don't know. I look at the common cards and then I also look at like Jin O'Shaughnessy. I'm just like, this dude is going for under $4. Like that to me is probably another clean 10x, right? Like to shoot back up to $40 at some point. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Well, no. I guess maybe not, because you look at some of the other rewards cards here. I mean, the thing is, he's like way better than this Spirit Druid. I don't know that he's necessarily better than Bila and Robo Dragon Knight, because I don't use Bila that much, but since I don't have it. But I do wonder if the rental value for O'Shaughnessy in the long run is going to be better than holding the other cards, right? So if you still think that you can get like a 10x out of these guys, you know what I mean? I don't know. Part of me is like, maybe I should just be stacking O'Shaughnessy's at this point. What is the return on that? Let's go back to compare. So Venari, okay, so you're getting 200. How much for... So you're getting 128 CP per dollar. So not as good as the commons. Let epics. Oh, lava launcher. Oh, I need more lava launchers. Actually, all of them are down a little bit. Alex, diamond hands everything except the gold cards. Sell them. Without empathy. What's going on without empathy? Love O'Shaughnessy. Alex, I've been flipping gold cards every day. They're profitable because people will go on and buy 10 of them and the price spikes. I sell at that time. Okay. Don't look back. Don't look backwards. Look forwards. Let O'Shaughnessy go. Alex, I know. It's like, it like hurts my heart. I'm just like, O'Shaughnessy burned me. I think he's on par with Bila and Robo. I use him all the time. No, I mean, I think O'Shaughnessy is a fantastic card. You can flip. I did that with the Death Zero Meta legendary card. Okay. I can wait 5 years on rewards cards. I'm here with Dwayne for the long haul. I have over 10K rewards cards. Woo! Let's go. I didn't invest any money I needed, and like the potential for growth over a couple of years. Fair enough. You can get the legendary gold for 100 and sell for 135 if you wait like a week. There's a lot of volatility there if you're willing to play that game, so definitely. Meanwhile, play and have fun. Perfect. This is, you know, as much as I love Bitcoin, I can't play with my Bitcoin the way I can play with my cards, so. Ian saying, I got my first level 5 Summoner Obsidian. Bilge cut a level 3 Hill Giant, level 5 and Knife for. Ooh, I like that. I like that green team, Earth team. Daniel, I will catch you later. Going for my morning walk and then cooking some breakfast. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Daniel. I'll probably be doing the same too. Not breakfast. I have breakfast already, but I definitely want to go for a run. Oh my god. How is it that time passes so fast with you guys? It just, time flies when you're having fun. I've been on here for an hour and almost 40 minutes already. It's crazy. All right. Alex is right about looking back. I got a lot of Wavesmith at $5. Yeah, no, I'm not saying, again, I'm not saying that, you know, I'm never going to buy it because I'm like emotional about that. I think what it taught me though, is what I'm trying to get across. It taught me that cards are much more subject to price volatility than other things, but they always have utility. So there is the positive there, right? Like with something like an O'Shaughnessy, I'll always be able to rent an O'Shaughnessy out, even if it's just for 1 DEC that he's going for right now at level 1. What is it? Oh, the prices on him went up. That's probably because DEC value went down. So because of that, you know, buying O'Shaughnessy for the long run and then holding him at this point is probably a good move. But is he, you know, is there higher upside potential for him or for the common cards? I don't know. That's hard to say. I think common cards are much more approachable for people, but yeah. Mario's in the house. What's going on, Mario? Kevin, I'll see you later. Have a good one. I'm probably off in a bit too. Mario, dude, I don't get your notifications of your live stream. Something is wrong there. But I get notifications of all your other videos. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Isn't there like a bell thing? I know all the YouTubers are always like, turn on the bell. Kendall, new to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. It's nice to meet you. I just started 1 month ago. You are coming in at a great time. Let me just tell you, you're coming in at a great time. You didn't live through the massive pump and dump that we had last year. So right now is still an incredible time to be getting in. Working on level 3 and 4 summoners. Amazing. I need level 4 Lorna. Yeah, I'm just focused on Chaos Legion right now. I wish I could be buying all the cards, but buy cheap Chaos cards, build deck, play modern. The game rewards going forward. After that, get a plot. Alex, that's a good plan. I got 7.1 SPS in the airdrop today, and that's a PB? I don't know what you mean by PB. Frags, could you make a video on how to build your deck if you want to start the game from all over again? I mean, sure. If that would provide value to people here, sure. Like if I was just starting out today. Here's a good resource for you, though, Frags, until I can get around to something like that. Set value. I actually really, really like this. So this shows you how much you would need to spend. So for Chaos Legion, if you want to get like a working Chaos Legion deck, and you wanted to max it out for bronze, you would need to put in, was this roughly $5? Or sorry, 569. And then for silver, you need to put in about $2,000. So this is a cool tool here. Just trying to point you over there. Butters, I feel the same about cards, but as you point out, the downside at this point seems really low. I'm dipping into all tiers of cards. Nice, okay. Kendall, you lost 131K in crypto? So I needed something new here. You only lost if you sold, because you know, like I technically lost a ton when Bitcoin crashed from 69K to 33K or whatever it is, but as long as you're holding, you're good. Always have summoners at higher level than the monsters. I'm new to Kendall. Watch the price for level 3. Oh, personal best. Thank you. Okay. So interesting how you got more SPS airdrop to you today. What do you know what caused that? Did you have more of, I mean, you had to have more airdrop points because airdrop points only go up. They don't really go, oh no, they could go down, but not by much. I just bought a ton yesterday. Got all my summoners to silver level. There you go. I mean, I think everyone, hopefully, it's, if you're getting into the game and want to play somewhat competitively, I know everybody's coming from a different place, but I do believe that getting your summoners to silver and playing in silver, I think is worthwhile. Even if you just do it with like 2 summoners to begin with, or 2 splinters to begin with. Without empathy, nice you like the rewards here. Oh, Kendall, you got margin called. Omicron, this is why I don't play with leverage. It scares me. It scares me. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're able to make it back and more with this game. Sea Monster sells for $4.50, but a level 6 was selling for $59. That's a huge discount. Yeah, look, what's that called? When you go into these cards, you know, I like the fact that it defaults to price per BCX because, for example, like if I wanted to buy Tarsas right now, they're all $3 for single BCX, but you could technically get 106 BCX all packaged into one for $254. So, you know, something similar here, right? Where the cheapest one is going to be $2.94 for a single BCX, but you could get one for $288, which is not, you know, that big of a discount. Your airdrop points were the same. Okay. I don't know. I spent about $450 on deck so far. Okay. Well, then you should be set. You probably have a decently leveled up deck at that point. Icy Flow got 37,000 DEC in a daily rewards chest. Congratulations. That's awesome. If you buy Pellic or Conjure for 2 to 3 cents with all your DEC, it should remain stable. I mean, you can't go lower because they're worth 5 points a card. And sell the card when it 10x's. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I should get into the common rewards card game as a way to right now benefit from the airdrop, but also, I don't know, just pull out a little bit more, you know? Speculate on something else. You've been loving Quix the Devious. Quix is fun. Quix is a great counter for Jotun and what's her name? General Sloan. I really like the dragons in Chaos Legion. Void Dragon's fun. Chaos Dragon can be a hot mess, which I actually like sometimes. Desert Dragon is probably one of my favorites. I love using him in the Stampede rule set. And I have not tried Carnage Titan yet, so that's going to be something I need to get on board with soon. Highest I ever got was 4,500 DEC in a chest. I think mine was like around there. It was like 4,000 or 5,000 lapses. 37,000 is insane. Congratulations, Icy Flow. I'm just sad that the DEC is worth so much less now. Well, you know. This has just been so consistent. I mean, it's just been a steady grind down. Now, the interesting thing, too, is that, you know, SPS isn't much better. So, you know, I don't know which one is the better play at this point. Pair Carnage with Grund for double strike volley. And if you play him with who's that dragon summoner? Daria? Oh, that's probably so fun. Quix is underwhelming. I need a dragon summoner, but was waiting for the new one. The thing with Quix is great in certain rule sets, but just as an overall, like he's a debuff guy, so you know the difference between debuff and buff is just like you can't play them in everything, right? Like otherwise you end up wasting summoner abilities. So Quix is only good for certain rule sets or against certain decks, but still very effective. Okay, I see our Ian saying that's over 20 in what league? Oh, whoops, I missed Alex. If you play the life deck, you use Pellic or Conjure in 90% of your matches. Yes. I mean, Pellic or Conjure is just a great card. I also believe Pellic or Mercenary will have a lot of long-term utility too. And Bandit. I think Kretch is a brilliant summoner and super cheap to max as you only need 46. Ian, you're right. -1 speed is always good too. Grund, Carnage Titer, and Vigilator. Oh, I miss playing with Vigilator. I used to rent him regularly. I like Kretch, but I'm just not focused on leveling up Kretch anymore. Kretch used to be one of my favorites for playing. He was the only leveled up summoner that I had before Chaos Legion came out. And I liked playing him during the... and actually, he'd still be good for it. During the Silent Summoner rule sets. Butters thinks Quix is going to be outshined by the upcoming Dragon Airdrop Summoner. I don't doubt it. I think these legendary summoners are going to totally kick ass. Mainly because, not because I'm like hyped on them, but I think they need to. Because if they don't, people are gonna complain that everybody who has untamed legendary summoners will just continue dominating the formats. I like Conjure, Blinding Reflector is great, and Dax. What comes to Dragon Summoners? Kretch is insanely good for Silent Summoner. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. All right, guys. Wow, it has almost been 2 hours here. I don't know how this happens, but I get lost in the conversation with you guys. But I do need to get the rest of my day somewhat started here. I know it's a lazy Sunday, but I still got to go work out and be a productive human being. So I will catch you all soon. If you miss me, don't worry. There'll be new videos coming out shortly. And yeah, everybody feel free to throw your in-game username into the chat. I'll send you some DEC for closing out the stream. See what can I do? And while everybody does that, and if you can, use the little @ symbol. All right, so while you guys are doing that, oh my gosh, I'm fighting against, this has to be a bot, right? I'm going to get cocky here. Like, this should be an easy win, but I have a feeling I might lose. All right, who do I not want? I guess I can go without Wave Smith, or Crystal Smith. All right, we're going to make him real slow. All right, hopefully this should be a clean, easy win. Gargoyle line is the best CP cost. Yep. I do like Gargoyle line. And once Gargoyle line gets void, I think he becomes very valuable. But that doesn't happen until, is that silver? It might be silver. Harris, thank you for streaming. Anytime, guys. All right, so there's some new folks today. So my streaming schedule, guys, for Twitch, it's, I don't know, I haven't been good at Twitch, but for YouTube, it's Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursday mornings. The time is always subject to change, but I'm in the U.S. Central Time, so it'll be roughly around that time. Oh my gosh, I wonder, do you guys think that I can kill them? I think I can kill them before they even fire a shot because it's blast rule set. Hold up, let's see. Because I just got a ton of damage. Oh, I'm going to be too short. Oh my God. That was so brutal. All right, I need to stop beating down on these. Why am I facing against all these like lower level decks? But like 2469 is this is gold 2. Why is gold 2 so easy right now? All right, that was fun. Take it easy. Have a good one. All right, Razor. I'll see you later. Anytime. That Stitch Leech is so strong in gold. I really do like Stitch Leech. You need the heal card. Only a minus silver. All right. I see some in-game usernames. So I'll send some DEC your way. Alex, I gotta run, man. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would totally do. You know what? Now that I have my deck back, let's plan to do some challenges on Tuesday. Because it'll still be, yeah, we'll still have like about a couple days left in the season. So we'll do it there. All right, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. and the rest of your weekend if you're enjoying your Sunday as well. I will catch you all soon. If you miss me, don't worry. There'll be some more content coming later today once I have a chance to come back and record. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Alex, yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. Don't come at me, bro. I can't handle it. All right, peace.